Your GH Spoilers preview video is here. Find out what the Port Charles Power players are plotting this week. In the first few moments, we see what traumatized us all on Friday. Our favorites in Greenland realizing the haunted star was bombed, including Spencer Nicholas Alexander Chavez, who was on the boat, and his grandmother Laura's Jenny Francis horror. We hear the haunted star fallout has unexpected consequences. Back in Port Charles, Willow's Caitlin McMullen, loved ones wait for word, including her mother Nina, Cynthia Watrous, Sunny, Morris Bernard, and Sasha Sophia Matson. Joss, Eden McCoy, tells Dex, Evan Hofer, the worst of it. They can't find Spencer. Spencer's lady love, Trina, Tabiana Ali, refuses to give up hope. We hear her say, "He's still out there, I can feel it," as the Greenland team, including Valentine, James Patrick Stewart, holding big baby Ace, walk solemnly along. As Trina takes Spencer's younger brother in her arms, an official says, "We've recovered a body from the wreckage." The camera stops dramatically on Trina's complete shock. See it all for yourself in the sneak peek video below. GH made its debut in 1963 and was created by the husband and wife team of Frank and Doris Hursley, taking place at a hospital but in an unnamed city. In fact, the setting wasn't named as Port Charles until the 1970s. General Hospital is the longest-running soap opera currently on air. From legendary Laura's Jenny Francis, 4 decades on and off and back on as the show's leading heroine, to Anna Devane's Finola Hughes, super spy exploits, to Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, and his mobster activities, GH certainly knows how to please their viewers. More than 5 decades of gripping drama as well as love in the afternoon have kept this ABC daytime soap on the air and winning daytime Emmys. Epic romances, action-adventure stories, and love on the run have enthralled viewers over the years. General Hospital spoilers reveal close calls, heart-to-heart talks, reassurances, and so much more. You won't want to miss a moment of this exciting new episode. Esme Avery Kristen Pohl knows she has a cushy life with Ace at Laura's Jenny Francis place, but her instincts still tell her that she can never trust anyone. That's why she decided she would take the money, take the baby, and get as far away from Port Charles as possible. What she doesn't count on is Cameron, William Lipton, being at the front door as she tries to leave. The Esme with no memories only knows of him, but what she knows is that she is accused of sexually violating him by making a sex video of him and Jocelyn, Eden McCoy, and then blasting it all over the internet. She can't imagine why this young man is stopping by to see her, but he can see that Esme is ready to take off to parts unknown. Esme covers for herself and they talk, but does Cam say anything to convince Esme she should stick around and give life with his grandma Laura a shot? It's been a rough time for Elizabeth, Rebecca Herbst, of late, but things seem to be looking up now that she knows she will not be going to jail and can also keep her job. After all that has happened, it makes sense that Laura, Jenny Francis, is the one she now has a heart-to-heart with when they wait for Cam to arrive at his going-away party. They have Esme in common, so they discuss what has been going on with her and whether they can trust the young woman or not. Then there is also the topic of Nicholas, Adam Huss, and what happened to him. While Liz is disillusioned by her old friend, Laura is very worried about her son. Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, is having a hard time adjusting to living with Esme again, even if she doesn't seem to remember anything. There is a reason he didn't want to be with her anymore, and now those reasons are compounded. However, he is determined to not leave his baby brother. Ace Trina, Tabiana Ali, is right by his side and trying to be understanding about the situation, and GH spoilers say she attempts to run interference on Monday. But who does she have to run interference for? Does Esme somehow make it to this shindig? Eileen, Heather Mazer, is on pins and needles as Victor, Charles Shaughnessy, examines the necklace she handed him to make sure it's not a fake. However, it seems logical that Anna, Finola Hughes, and Valentine, James Patrick Stewart, thought of this and likely delivered some real diamonds, even if this is not the necklace Victor has been looking for back at the safe house. Anna and Valentine spend some time alone talking about these many months in hiding together, and Valentine asks an honest question. What's next for them? In case you missed it, Mornings on Soap Hub are for commentary or wild speculation about General Hospital's current stories, where they're going, how they're doing, and sometimes just what we're hoping we will see in the near future in Port Charles. We're particularly fond of this one, so please click here to read it. Your GH Spoilers preview video is here. Find out what the Port Charles power players are plotting this week. Spencer Nicholas Chavez warns Trina Tabiana Ali that his great-uncle cannot be trusted. That man is more dangerous than I ever could have imagined, he says. If we don't stop him before landfall, it will be too late for all of us. He's right. Time is of the essence. Can he and Trina find a way to take down the dangerous player? We have to do something, Trina agrees. Back in Port Charles, Curtis, Donald Turner, worries to Drew, Cameron Matheson. I'm not sure how long she can stay hidden. It's clear he's starting to panic. Can Drew come up with a plan to help? If not, maybe Ava can. She stays close to Portia, Brooke Care, but offers little comfort. If anyone knows what Victor is capable of, it's Ava. See it all for yourself in the sneak peek video below. GH made its debut in 1963 and was created by the husband and wife team of Frank and Doris Hersley, taking place at a hospital but in an unnamed city. In fact, the setting wasn't named as Port Charles until the 1970s. General Hospital is the longest-running soap opera currently on air. From legendary Laura's Jenny Francis, 4 decades on and off and back on as the show's leading heroine, to Anna Devane's Finola Hughes, super spy exploits, to Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, and his mobster activities, GA certainly knows how to please their viewers. More than 5 decades of gripping drama as well as love in the afternoon have kept this ABC daytime soap on the air and winning daytime Emmys. Epic romances, action-adventure stories, and love on the run have enthralled viewers over the years. General Hospital's Maurice Bernard welcomed fan-favorite Kristen Alderson on his video podcast, State of Mind. The upbeat actress tackled many subjects, including her Broadway beginnings, how Eric Braeden and the Young and the Restless inspired her to be on a soap opera, working in the real world and coping with a life-and-death family crisis with a positive attitude. The Daytime Emmy Award-winning actress began stealing hearts as Star Manning on One Life to Live in January of 1996, sparking a love affair with the fans that continued through the show's cancellation and carried over in her crossover appearance on ABC's sister show, General Hospital. She would later take on another role, that of Kiki Jerome, Ava's daughter, on the daytime serial. All the success in the world didn't spare her family from the dreaded C word. When her beloved brother, Eddie, ex-Matthew Buchanan on OOTL, was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2016, Alderson dropped everything to be by his side. The actress described their relationship growing up. It has always just been him and I. He's my only sibling, and he's 3 years younger than me. We just never fought growing up. The second they brought him home from the hospital and I held him in my arms, I said, "He's my baby." I didn't want anyone else to hold him. I didn't want anyone else to change his diapers. I was just obsessed with him. It has always been like that. I have been very protective of him. The Alderson siblings' close relationship is precisely why his diagnosis threw her world upside down. That was just the weirdest out-of-body experience I have ever had, she explained. They showed us this huge mass on his chest and said, "That is cancer." And we were like, "That can't be good." They don't know right away. They don't know what kind of cancer. They were like, "We are admitting right now. He has to be on crazy steroids. He is going to go in for a biopsy right this second to test it." A week later, they said, "It is Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4. He had 6 months of chemo. Every 2 weeks he had 3 hours of chemotherapy," explained the actress. He didn't lose his hair. He was feeling great, but it didn't work. Through it all, her brother remained optimistic. "My brother was just like, this is just a bump in the road. This is just a part of my story." She revealed to Bernard, Sonny Corinthos, how her family grew closer as they rallied around their youngest member. Because what are we going to do? Cry every day? That is not going to change the outcome. And God forbid, what if these were our last moments together? Wouldn't we rather spend them laughing, having a good time, making fun of each other? So we just snapped into this positive mindset. I really think that at the end of the day, that is what saved him. After several failed therapies, the doctors tried a long shot. What saved him was Keytruda, a drug for lung cancer. It is not even a chemotherapy. It was kind of a last-ditch effort to save him, and it did. Now he has been cancer-free for 5 years. It was insane. Watch the entire episode to hear the full compelling story. Alderson shared so much with her friend and former General Hospital co-star. Bernard was amazed not only by her positive attitude but by her journey both on and off screen as she shared everything from her early start in the Broadway show as Molly in Annie, her mother's love for the young and the restless that introduced her to Eric Braeden's Victor Newman, capturing the young girl's imagination and admiration for daytime serials. The talented thespian revealed details about her time on the ABC soaps. Find out more about her past relationship on and off screen with Chad Duell, Michael Corinthos, GH, how she met current GH executive producer Frank Valentini when he was just an intern on One Life to Live, how she stays in touch with TV mom Cassie DePaiva, ex-Blair Kramer, Ola TL, working as a waitress, and her latest project,